What have you done since you've been here?
What's going on, guys? Alright, I got your AEW review right here for you, whether you want it or not. But you do want it or you wouldn't be here, right? That's why I love you. So, John Moxley and Yuji Nagata, they opened up the show, had a hell of a match. It was good and stiff. Yeah, kind of like how I like my cocktails. So, I definitely don't have a drinking problem. But great match. Moxley wins, but then it goes to the inner circle, and they're telling us that Jericho got injured after that little ball he had off the cell. You know where he landed in all the cardboard. So apparently he's going to be out for a while. Anyways, then the lights went out, and I thought to myself, no, anyone but Cody. You know what? That should actually be a shirt. Anyways, but nope, it was Cody, and he was starting to talk about America and how he loves being American. And he's from a small little red, white, and blue town, whatever the fuck that means. But he's actually going against Frank Jofo's new favorite wrestler, Anthony Ogogo, who's been running down America lately. So, now Cody, if you don't like it, why don't you just fire him? Aren't you his boss? Like, just give me the old pink slip. Why not? But no, what does Cody do? He challenges him to a match at Double or Nothing. And not only is this a match between Cody Rhodes and Anthony Ogogo, but now Cody's, for one night only, is going to be known as the American Dream Cody Rhodes. So, yeah, that's a thing. So enjoy that, guys. The Young Bucks and SCU put on one hell of a match, and the Young Bucks won, even though, and they ripped off a little Shawn Michaels too, and they were making fun of HBK, and I don't appreciate that. So screw you, Young Bucks. Now up next we had Pac versus Orange Cassidy. Great match. Kenny Omega ended up interfering because this match was for the number one contender spot for Double or Nothing. So Kenny Omega's thought process was, if I knock out Pac after Orange Cassidy was already down, it'll be a double countout. I'll have the night off the pay-per-view. But apparently Kenny Omega's never ever seen any wrestling show ever, because when that happens, usually both guys get the title shot. And guess what, guys? Now it's a triple threat. So that'll be a hell of a match. I'm excited for that. Up next, we had the Pinnacle coming out to talk about their match last week with Blood and Guts. Fucking MJF looked like Joffrey. It was a good time. But the best part about this was Tully Blanchard, who was giving them all a gift. But in his words, he was like, I got you guys some, and then he stumbled a little bit and then called them wrist jewelry because apparently he forgot the word watch. Because after he said that, he said it about 2 or 3 more times. It was good. It was interesting. But they finally gave Tully the stick, and that's what I was happy about, because after that, he cut one hell of a promo, which was great. And then the Inner Circle came out. They were driving this weird-looking golf cart thing, which was towing a trailer in the back. And then they decided to give JR some deja vu because Jericho stood up in his little weird robot cast thing, challenged the Pinnacle to a rematch. Pinnacle said no. So then they, like I said, they decided to give JR some deja vu. They pulled out this giant champagne gun and hosed them down with the little bit of the bubbly. So guess they're not done stealing shit from WWE tonight. Up next. Now this was a good one because we had Miro versus Darby, and guys, like I said, I've been waiting for Miro to break out and be this monster, and like I said, he should destroy Darby Allin regardless. So what does he do? Before the bell rings, before Darby's even in the ring, Miro jumps him and just beats the hell out of him for 10 minutes. And what does Sting do, who's in the corner of Darby? He just stands there on the side, doesn't help. But guys, you're listening to the show, you know this, you're not surprised. Sting's a bad friend, he's a horrible person. So anyways, Miro beats the shit out of Darby for like 20 minutes or like 15 minutes before the match even starts. At one point he even does a Chong Li impression, and it was fucking spot on. And then he did what I said he was gonna do, because as you guys know, I'm a time-traveling wizard, and he ate Darby Allin. Now here's where things get interesting. The match ends, Sting gets jumped by Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky, but then Lance Archer, after being in the crowd all night, storms out. But see, this is why I don't like this. Both these guys need to be pushed. But if AEW just feeds Archer to Miro, because Miro's the new champ and he needs like a big, huge, dominant first match, I'm gonna be pissed. Now they just have a feud, and maybe trade the title back and forth, or like maybe once, that'll be fine. But just don't fuck this up, because you got a monster in Lance Archer. Just let him go. Let the guy do what he needs to do. Let him do what he needs. Exactly. That's why they let me do what I need to do. Let Lance Archer do what he needs to do. Anyways, guys, that's your review, and I'll see you next week.